Hey, all right, I'm just gonna put this out here real quick, but go vote. If you haven't voted, go vote. Make a decision, one way or the other. That that means a lot of things right there. Got to make a affirmative decision, one way or the other. Look, this world is biblical, no doubt about it, and we're watching it play out right now. Look, uh, he's been showing me a lot of things lately. A lot of things um, that are going to happen real soon. I just have that. I didn't get any dates, but it's soon. It's very, very soon. There's no doubt. I don't even know how to say all this, but I've shown events that most likely will occur before the end of the year, and for various other reasons he's shown me, and I'm seeing everything that he's shown me occur, and it involves people I know, so I can't really talk about it, but look, we've never seen support for any other president in history like we do with our current president. Is he a Trojan horse? I don't know, that's up for you to decide. But from what I can gather and see from multiple sources, I think he's against this biometric marker that the elite, the technocrats, are trying to push forward to be part of this vaccine. I think he's fighting that, and he ain't going to implement that. But I don't like the way he said he was going to use the military to roll it out. You got to make up your own mind for sure on all these things. But look, I mean, other countries are rallying and having support groups and flags and parades for our current president right now, today. And if you look at the rallies, and I couldn't believe it when I've been driving into work several times, I've seen all the UAW workers lined up in front of, there's two factories in a row where I work, right? There's an assembly and a stamping plant. And they're all holding Trump signs saying UAW for Trump, UAW workers for Trump. And look, I'm not endorsing one side or the other. I'm not going to do that. I vote. You got to vote your conscience, but you have to make an affirmative decision. And what he's shown me is when these things occur, it's going to be one thing after another. I mean, it's going to just snowball immediately. I'm going to give you my personal, I can't get too detailed, but I'll give you personal thoughts. My personal thoughts on this is that it may take a little while to decide the election, but I think the outcome's going to be just so overwhelming that they're not going to be able to make up the difference in the amount of time, no matter what, whether it's days or weeks, they won't be able to make up the difference. I think when all is said and done, our current president will be remaining president. And there's going to come a point, and I think he was waiting on this to really start taking action, and I hope and pray, on these people that have been robbing and stealing and just enriching themselves and their friends and family members, selling us out to other countries. And unfortunately, I believe many of them, both sides, Republican and Democrat, are involved in some heinous, just sickening crimes against children and illegal activities with drug running and trafficking and everything else. Just my personal thoughts, because I can see things. And you can too. I mean, it's out there if you want to dig. I mean, it's all out there. So I think these satanically led, let's put it that way, disillusioned people to stop from getting busted, because I think there's nothing holding them back once he takes this. They're going to start World War III, and everything's just going to snowball from there. You don't want to be left here. Because from what I understand, and this is my own personal, when things start, when the bombs start to go off, when things start to drop, when the hammer starts to drop, God's pulling his people that are wanting and ready and mature and spiritually wanting to go back home. The rest, double-minded, lukewarm, people that don't want to go, people that are completely attached to the things, all the things of this world, and it's understandable. I'm not saying I don't love people, or I'm not judging anybody. I just love people because I choose to love them, and that's that. But I wish no one would be left here. The things that are going to occur, as in the days of Noah, massive cannibalism because of all the food shortages and everything. Just people, everything's going to be out of control because the entire world will be in complete chaos. And the people that step up to take control are not going to have your best interests in mind. I had a dream the other night, and this is only the second time I've dreamt about this, and I know it was significant because he told me it was significant. I seen everybody rushing around. It was like I was part of it, but not part of it. Animals, people, everybody's rushing around. And they were at the edge of this forest, but there was a tree that was set out apart from this forest. And it was a huge tree. And I don't remember climbing it, I don't remember that, but I was up in it. And up in this tree that was huge were all kinds of other people and animals. Now I couldn't clearly identify anything, but I just knew there were a bunch of people and animals, kind of like Noah's Ark, on the ark. But in this tree, and this giant wave came by and was sweeping everybody else away. Just sweeping out through the forest. So there's that. And I had that other dream in the wintertime, a tsunami over on New York during the wintertime, and I was floating above the after effects and looking down at the frozen bodies on the ground. I know they're significant. I have no doubt about it. I know they are. He's told me that. But anyways, make a decision. Vote. Vote your conscience. Whatever that may be. But just remember to keep God first. God has to come first. You can't have anyone or anything before God. If you love anyone or anything before your Heavenly Father, it's not good. It's idol worship. It's not a good thing. You can't want to hang on to this world and also say you want to be in heaven. They're diametrically opposed. Diametrically opposed. You have to make an affirmative decision. And by studying His Word, taking every word you can, gathering as much knowledge, using as much resources as you can to understand His Word, and being in constant prayer and communication with Him spiritually, He'll reveal the truth to you. And once you see it, there's no going back. But once you see it, and I'm not saying I hate this world or anything like that, but I understand what it is, and I understand how we all got here, and what our bodies actually are. I understand that. And there's no going back, and He shows me spiritual things all day long. And, I'm in it, but I definitely ain't of it. Definitely not of it, and everybody thinks I'm nuts. Everybody thinks I'm nuts for that. And I'm not wringing my hands because I'm nervous. My hands, I broke both of them. So I used to do a lot of combative type sports, and I broke them both multiple times, especially my thumbs, and they just ache constantly. So I'm constantly rubbing them. Not wringing my hands because I'm nervous. It's just I'm massaging my thumbs. They just ache all day long. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get something done about that. I don't know. But I've been kind of waiting because I think time's way short. All right, so I just want to put that out there. Make sure you get out there and make your decision. Make your decision now. while we still have that opportunity. Okay, God bless, love and respect everybody. Have a great day. Bye.